My name is Nur Fatima Riza and my group and I will be presenting about the operation and record system of PHARMANIAGA BERHAD, which is a company in the pharmaceutical industry. So for the beginning, I will explain about the background and the location of the company. So firstly, PHARMANIAGA Logistics Berhad is located in Shah Alam, Selangor. It is a subsidiary of PHARMANIAGA Berhad and one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in Malaysia. The company serves as the main logistic provider for the Ministry of Health, delivering medicines and medical supplies to hospitals and clinics across the country. It operates more than 15 warehouses and has over 300 delivery staff. PHARMANIAGA also play a major role in the COVID-19 vaccine distribution, especially in the fill and finish process. As a government-linked company, it complies with ISO standards and national regulations and continues to supports both public and private healthcare sectors in Malaysia. This is the board of directors and organization charts that we found from the official PHARMANIAGA website, which is pharmaniaga.com. It shows the key people involved in leading and managing the company. Then, objective of the company. Firstly, to ensure safe, high quality and affordable medicines. The company supports the Ministry of Health by delivering medical products to clinics, hospitals and pharmacies across the country. They also aim to increase local production, including vaccines, to reduce our dependence on import medicines. In addition, PHARMANIAGA is committed to sustainability and use digital systems like PHLS to improve healthcare management. So overall, the company goals go beyond making profit. They want to contribute positively to society and the national healthcare system. The mission of PHARMANIAGA is to provide quality products and excellent service through professional, committed and caring employees. Next, the vision of the company is to become the preferred pharmaceutical brands in regional markets. And the company's slogan is Passion for Patient, which shows that they always put the needs of patients first in anything they do. Next, PHARMANIAGA also produces the product and doing the services. For the product, PHARMANIAGA produces various pharmaceutical products like antibiotics, painkiller, and diabetes medication. They also provide supplements, vitamins, and over-the-counter products for public use. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, they were involved in the fill and finish vaccine. The companies also supplies medical items like gloves, masks, and syringes to clinics and hospitals across Malaysia. Next, for the services, PHARMANIAGA offers service like logistics and distribution, and it also provides a digital system called PHLS to help hospitals manage medicine stock more efficiently.
Today, I'm going to share a brief history of PHARMANIAGA Berhad. PHARMANIAGA was established in 1994 and 1998, and it became the first healthcare company to be listed on Bursa Malaysia. The company is well known for its role in supplying, storing, and distributing medicines to government hospitals and clinics under the Ministry of Health Malaysia. In 2011, PHARMANIAGA became part of both state holdings Berhad, which helped expand its operation and strengthen its position in the industry. So today, PHARMANIAGA continues to support the national healthcare system by producing and delivering high-quality pharmaceutical products both locally and internationally. So that's all from me. Okay, now let's move to the categories of subject files used in PHARMANIAGA. There are two main types. First, housekeeping records. They are for internet use like management reports. And the second one is functional records used for daily operations in departments. From our interview, we found that there are three main functional files, which are pink file for application cases called APPL file, green file for non-application matters, and the last one is yellow file for warehouse documents. Each file uses a running number generated by the system to make tracking easier. There are also special files like a record file, one file for each incident, and complaint file, one file for each case. Some files are confidential, especially if they involve pricing or suppliers.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Aisyah Syafiqah binti Muhammad Sufdi, and today I will present about two parts of our assignment, which is filing system and management of active or inactive record of the company. First, let's talk about the filing system record systems. The company uses two main methods to manage its complaint record, which is the manual method and the digital method. For the manual system, complaint records are printed out and stored in filing cabinets. These are arranged by complaint categories, so it's easier for the admin staff to retrieve them when needed. At the same time, the company also uses a digital system, which is an internal tool developed under a government platform. This system stores complaint data securely and only authorized staff can access it. All the records, which is both hard copy and digital, are stored only at the main office to maintain confidentiality and good control.
Okay, next, I will explain how PHARMANIAGA handles their filing procedures. For recall files, documents are prepared to collect products from customers and return them to PLSB. These files may include pricing, so they are confidential. If NPRA requests them, the price detail will be hidden. For complaint files, each case has its own running number. The process is straightforward, but the info is private, and suppliers can't see other suppliers' complaints. All records are handled carefully to protect sensitive information.
Employees and frontliners are in charge with managing record of a company and their duties. First of all, employees that working in the company are responsibility of managing company records. After that, all employee cooperates in managing record to ensure that the record store are complete and facilitate the process of finding record for future use. In addition, frontliners who first take responsibility for managing company records before handing over responsibilities to all employees. Frontline staff will also separate company records and organize according to serial numbers in the incoming letters. After that, it is easier to find documents to reference all information that can avoid wasting time and doing repetitive work. After that, companies receive patients' complaints from hospital, which our companies supply the medicines. Our staff will register in the system the medication the patient needs to take at the next appointment. Finally, company will issue a closure letter, and at any time, employee needs to find records from the hospital that have been compiled to be sent to the KKM, which is Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia, that have in the cabinet. Hence, all employees responsible for managing the record of the companies.
Next, life cycle of records. Firstly, creation. This happens when the company receives complaints from customers through letters or email. Once received, the complaint is registered formally into the system. Secondly, distribution. After record is created, it is shared with the relevant departments such as quality assurance, record team or customer service for further action. Next, use stage. The records are used to investigate the issue, make decisions and prepare feedback to the customer. They may also be kept for legal or audit purpose. Next, we have the maintenance stage. While still active, the records are stored safely and can be used for reports or follow-up. Complaints records are kept for 6 years, while recall records are kept for 7 years. Lastly, disposition. After the retention period, the records are sent to storage, a third-party storage provider. They are kept there for 10 more years before being destroyed. However, the method of destruction was not shared. PHARMANIAGA also pays a monthly fee depending on how many files are stored there.
The processing of mails, inward and outward correspondence of the company. Firstly, the processing of mails inward and outward of the company is via email, which is received at the mailroom, reception, or admin office. After that, emails inward will be reviewed to provide feedback to patients from the hospital that company supply the medicines. The details of the email received, such as date, sender, subject, are entered into inward mail register. Next, complaint feedback for patients has been completed by employees and need to send to the hospital to distribute the feedback to patient. Furthermore, for processing of mail outward also is via email. Thus, before sending email through patient, company must issue a closure letter to Senior Vice President, which is Corporate and Complaint System Division, Yusni Rizal Datuk Khairul Anwar to approve the letter by signing. Hence, after the letter is approved, the processing of mail outward is also via the same email.
After that, the advantage of using mills are more efficient and only take a few seconds for processing of mill inward and outward. Furthermore, why they choose processing of mill inward and outward? Because environmentally friendly is also to reduce the use of paper, stamps, and other materials that can pollute the environment. Hence, inward and outward mills processing is very important for the smooth operation of a company. Inward mills is to ensure that information from external parties is received accurately by the company, while outward mill is also provide feedback to the patient of the Ministry of Health in a systematic manner.
Next, the management of active, inactive, and long-term records. Active complaint records are kept in the system and refer to them whenever they are still needed. When records are no longer actively used, they are moved to a special storage area and categorized as inactive. However, they are still available if needed in the future. The company keeps all complaint records for up to 10 years. After that, the records will be reviewed and properly disposed of. The company does not do this by themselves. Instead of, they will contact someone more experienced to carry out the disposal process securely. However, they were unable to share further details about this process as it is confidential.
Okay, so from our interview, we found that PHARMANIAGA has a well-organized filing system. They use color-coded files and running numbers and follow a clear record life cycle. We suggest the company move toward digital filing to save space and reduce paper. Regular training on record handling and a backup plan are also important. They can also use a record management system and a file tracking system and set paperless goals to support green practices. So that's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, the filling and record management in PHARMANIAGA Logistics Pendidikan Berhad shows that the management use is very efficient and good. Thus, system filling in PHARMANIAGA is organized and systematic, which all employees take tasks to take care of files that they have in the company. PHARMANIAGA demonstrates a high commitment in highly efficient filling management as pharmaceutical company in Malaysia. After that, PHARMANIAGA separate files by different colors. Serial numbers are organized which are easy to find when needed to use. Thus, efficient record management can help companies ensure that healthcare products are delivered to patients and facilities in Malaysia. Hence, it builds people trust in PHARMANIAGA company and they will support for the best healthcare overall in Malaysia. In addition, PHARMANIAGA focus on digital filling management with an efficient technology that follows international standards such as ISO and GMP. It shows that the company takes seriously and always update digital that is constantly upgrading from time to time. PHARMANIAGA highlights the words patient for patients, which shows continuous effort and put patients in the first place. Either a company have